Hey everybody, Congressman Mark Green, Whiteboard Wednesday. We're going to talk about truth in advertising this week, and Mayorkas' claims that the CBP One app have decreased the border crossings by 70% from the... Now, of course, he's comparing it to the record high number, which June is traditionally a lower month anyway, but okay, from the record high number right before the ending of Title 42. But let's compare apples to apples. Let's look at both the encounters and the work of the CBP One app, which is down here in this number, because what's happening is the CBP One app, they're having people come to the ports of entry and cycle through there instead of crossing in between the ports of entry. So in FY20, this is the last year of Trump, we had 30,000 encounters in between the ports of entry, and we had 2,000 people at the ports of entry seeking asylum for a total of 33,000. First year of President Biden and Secretary Mayorkas. In that June, there was 178,000 that came across that June and 10,000 that came across at a port of entry for a total of 189,000. In FY22, 192,399. In that 1 month, June encounters between the ports of entry, at the ports of entry, 15,435 asylum seekers for a total of 207,000 last June, 207,834. So the big claim is that there's a big drop this year. Well, there is a decreased number in encounters between the ports of entry, and that's actually a good thing. 99,545, but it doesn't mean that people aren't still coming, because 45,000 people went through the port of entry to come into the United States for a total of 144,571. This 70% might be that number, but it's not the total asylum seekers. Let's do some math over here. If you compare Trump's last year to this June is still a 337% increase over that June. Not a startling decrease. The interesting thing is, if you average Joe Biden and Alejandro Mayorkas' last 2 Junes, and then look at that delta between this decrease to 144, that's a 27% decrease from the average of the first 2 Junes and this June's. What's different about this June? Well, we got a massive heat wave that is, a deterrent. Because certainly Joe Biden and his guys aren't a deterrent. They're not putting people in detention. They're not, it's immediate parole, right? You fill out the CBP One app, you go through the port of entry, and then you're in. So I think this decrease is substantially from, the heat, but 27% sure as heck isn't 70%. That's overselling, and this is the shell game that's going on. We're just talking about these numbers when we really should be talking about these numbers, the total asylum seekers, which they're just letting into the country. That's Whiteboard Wednesday.